continued till which year? 1858. In 1858, there was the Act for Better Governance of India passed, after which this particular system was abolished. So Pitt's India Act should be Board of Control or Court of Directors. So if you see, Board of Control set up by the Crown to control the affairs of India. So A should be matched with 3. So A has to be matched with 3. So which eliminates these two options. If A is matched with 3, then D is matched with 1. So the Charter Act of 1853 talks about enlargement of the Governor General's Legislative Council. Now the Charter Act of 1813. Now you all know, as per the Charter Act of 1813, 1 lakh rupees were to be set aside per year for the promotion of education in India. Then afterwards there was this question whether to promote vernacular education, that is whether to promote Orientalist education or Anglicist education. There was this particular difference, correct? So Charter Act. Also the Charter Act of 1813 ended the monopoly of East India Company with trade in India. However, the East India Company retained the to trade with China and trade in tea with India. So what you can say, there was a partial end of monopoly. All right. So B should go with 4. So just check whether B is 4 this, and that is the correct answer. Now with that we are left that C का 2 आने मांगता है. C का 2 मतलब ये आएगा. So quickly I'll just go through all the acts. First act was the Regulating Act, which was passed in the year 1773. Then you have the Act of Settlement, 1781. Then you have the Pitt's India Act. Pitt was the British Prime Minister at the time. Pitt's India Act 1784. Then you have the series of Charter Acts. The first in the year 1793. Then after every 20 years, these Charter Acts were passed. 1833. Then you have it in 1853. Then you have the Act for Better Governance of India passed in 1858. Then you have the Indian Council Act 1861. Then you have the Indian Council Act 1892. Then you have the Indian Council Act, or it is called as the Morley Minto Reforms of 1909. Then you have the Montford Reforms or the Government of India Act 1919. Then you have the Government of India Act 1935. And then you have the India Independence Act 1947. Right, so these are the acts which were passed by the British Parliament during the times. So quickly I've explained you. Consider the following statements with regard to the Government of India Act 1990. Now what do we know about Government of India Act? It introduced the principle of diarchy, where it introduced